Here, what's good, family? It's your boy Rob, and we're back with the Plant Manifesto, baby. And this is my big leaf anthrium with some seeds, and it's time for us to go ahead and harvest those. You know that the seeds are ready to harvest when they are easily able to be pulled off. I don't have a stand to be able to show you me pulling these off, but these don't take any force whatsoever. They are going to fall off right away. So we gently removed those berries from the stem. After my research, they were saying that these were starting to get a little bit too ripe, so I could have removed them a little bit earlier. Just got a little caught up with work. I'm now just going to take those and put them into some water to just go ahead and rinse them off before I go ahead and do the next step, which is to actually go ahead and bust these berries, and each individual berry is where you're going to actually find the seeds. So I'm just going to rinse these off a little bit. We're now going to go ahead and take our sphagnum moss. If you order sphagnum moss online, this is most likely what it's going to look like. It's kind of been like shrunk down, and we're going to go ahead and start moistening this so that we can get ready to plant those seeds. You are now going to take the individual nodes, and you're actually going to squeeze them, and you're going to bust them, and then there's going to be that little seed. You want to rinse off that seed, and this is what you are going to plant. You want to do that as soon as possible. When I was researching, I was told that it is very important that once you peel off of it, you need to rinse off this little seed, this little nugget. Make sure all of that stuff gets off of it, because that can sometimes cause root rot. I'm going to be planting them into these just to try to go ahead and keep it separated. Our sphagnum moss has, expanded a little bit, and you're going to go ahead and fill these little holes with the sphagnum moss. And all of my research shows you want to take that seed and just kind of sit it on top of the sphagnum moss. You don't want it to go too deep into the sphagnum moss. You kind of just want it to sit on top. So all of the seeds have been planted into the cells. Certain cells have more than one plant in them. The smaller seeds may have more than one in them. As you can see, they are all kind of at the top. I barely pressed them into the sphagnum moss. They said that the seeds should be touching the moss, but it shouldn't be so far down that you can see it on top of the soil. I personally chose these types of cells because I can cut them apart and have them be individual little growing areas. This just allows me to keep it a lot more organized when it comes down to growing each individual plant. So I actually opted to go ahead and cut these